So Kenny Porter's on the Boxing Voice, and nobody's really talking about it, but they asked him some questions. They asked him some questions about Terrence Bud Crawford, and they asked him, "Do you think if Terrence Bud Crawford could get past Errol Spence?" And by the way, Kenny Porter was picking Errol Spence to win against Terrence Bud Crawford. If you haven't heard, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you're not a fan of the Boxing Voice. Maybe you're not a fan of Blue Blood Sport TV. Maybe you're not a fan of everything boxing. Those are the only channels I've heard right now that's even talking about it. But if you're watching this channel, and I'm the first to tell you, hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and do all that stuff. But listen to what I'm telling you. Nestor Gibbs from the Boxing Voice with Danny, Ring Walk Danny. They asked him if he was to get past Errol Spence, you think he would go and be able to win against Charlo? And Kenny Porter almost laughed at the idea. He's like, no, I don't think he can do it. And they asked him again, like, well, what if he did do it? What if he can't? What if he went up to one? And he said, if he has those ambitions, like it was almost like, I wish him the best of luck, but I don't see that happening. And once again, nobody gonna talk about that. Now that none of the dudes I done heard say how Terrence Bud Crawford gonna go up there and beat Charlo so easily. Nobody gonna talk about that. Nestor Gibbs was like, well, Danny Garcia did it. He went up to 154. And that's funny because Nestor, he'll troll himself. That's one of the reasons why I just can't listen to a lot of the Boxing Voice, because Nestor, he'll troll himself. He one of those smart dudes. He one of them smart dudes that'll say some dumb shit just to keep he just keep it polarizing. Hot, cold, up, down. You know what I'm saying? Smart, stupid, zigzag type of dude. And I'm just a straightforward person, so sometimes that shit is a little frustrating. Trying to go through this whole maze. You can go straight here and get the fucking prize. But I understand he does that for his audience sometimes, to pull all kind of different people into it. But he said Danny Garcia went up to 154. Like, that's a joke to me. Danny Garcia went up to 154 and he fought Jose Benavidez, another dude that just went up to 154. And he already then showed his declination. He didn't decline. He ain't got better since he lost to Terrence Bud Crawford. I mean, he's a good fighter. I ain't taking nothing away from him, but he got hit in the knee with a pistol or AK-47 or something. Whatever he got hit in the knee with, he got his knee shot off when he was walking his dog. Somebody pulled up and shot him in his knee. And he had to get surgery on his knee. Meaning his whole leg is going to be different for the rest of his life. And when he fought Terrence Bud Crawford, he still had the brace on his knee. He had only had 2 tune-up fights before he fought Terrence Bud Crawford. And those fights didn't even go but a round or 2 because he was fighting easy fights to get back into the groove because he got shot in the knee. That's how bad that dude is. That's how tough he is. That's why I like David Benavidez and Jose Benavidez, because they some tough dudes. They remind me of the Diaz brothers from the UFC, Nate Diaz and them. They're just 2 tough brothers, But he got shot in the knee and he got 1 leg, and he's not going to be the same fighter that he used to be, period. When he fought Terrence Bud Crawford, he got knocked out, and it took Terrence Bud Crawford 12 rounds to do so. But going up to fight Danny Garcia, he really wasn't highly motivated. That's a paycheck, and they boxers, he's just doing his job. It was another day in the office for Jose Benavidez to fight Danny Garcia at that weight class. That's just, you know what I'm saying? That's just business. That's not going up to the fight Charlo. That's different. Let Danny Garcia go in there and fight Jermell Charlo and see what happened to him. Salute, salute, salute.